Hello. Welcome to the first installment of Elvis in Film, and today we're going to be talking about Love Me Tender. So, the year is 1956, and Elvis is the most popular name in show business. He's just about to top the charts with Heartbreak Hotel when he signed a contract with Hal Wallace to make his acting debut in a film originally titled The Reno Brothers. He is quoted telling Hal Wallace that one of his greatest ambitions in life is to be a serious actor, a great actor. And he confessed his desire of making motion pictures that would be impactful and that he wanted to create work that would withstand the test of time. So Elvis co-stars in this film alongside Deborah Paget and Richard Egan, and he received third billing next to those two already acclaimed movie stars. It was really rare in the trajectory of Elvis's film career that he shared top billing, but this film is a great example of that. However, he was at a great advantage because Elvis, being Elvis, took this as an opportunity to share his time on the set, learning and watching and listening to these people who have been in the business that he respected and admired so much. He took this as an opportunity to learn and build his own craft. So even though Elvis receives third billing in this, when the song Love Me Tender hits, it becomes a smash sensation and it just starts selling copies like crazy. So the film was retitled to match the popular song. So it went from The Reno Brothers to Love Me Tender. When the film did release, Elvis was the poster child, taking over the publicity shots and the movie posters and even huge cutouts outside the theater. So in this film, Elvis portrays Clint, an endearing Western boy who is married to his brother Vance's former lover, Kathy. When Clint's brothers return from war, surprisingly alive when everyone thought that they had been killed, Kathy and Vance are still very much so in love. But now it's too late to do anything about it because when Kathy thought that Vance had died, she went and married Clint. So as the movie goes on, we see Vance try to leave town peacefully in order to save and spare the feelings of both Kathy and Clint. But they get in trouble with the government as they come searching for stolen money. The minute that Elvis's character is introduced in this film, he immediately lights up the screen. When we see him pulling the plow and running up to hug his brother in the very first couple minutes of the film, we immediately fall in love with his charm and his sincerity. When I see Elvis in Love Me Tender, I see a fresh and ambitious performance. And while he may not have been extremely polished, I see immense levels of potential in scenes of emotion and excitement and, spoiler alert, death. He plays endearing and loving and that musical charm with the same depth as he portrays hatred and jealousy and possessiveness. He had so much natural talent for believability, which to me is the greatest mark of a great actor. He was shy and sweet, but also he was passionately charged and very magnetic as an actor. He delivered a performance so naturally believable that it just left the audience wanting more. Elvis had no extensive training in acting other than studying the art himself. He loved movies and he absorbed great performances by Marlon Brando and James Dean and wished to emulate performances like that. One of Elvis's good friend, Nick Adams, tells of their friendship and recounts how Elvis constantly hungered to become a serious actor. Spent a lot of time around Hollywood talent such as Nick and Natalie Woods, these people that were a part of the Hollywood business, and he would try to engage in that business in order to try to be better. As a movie buff and as an actor myself, is this my favorite movie, my favorite script, my favorite plot? No. But that is not the point of this series. I don't want to meditate on the fact that more than half of the scripts that Elvis was given were second rate. I like to focus on his resilience and performance quality despite the lack of substance in those scripts. Throughout the series, I want to talk about Elvis's just innate talent for acting despite his opportunities to utilize it.